Once upon a time in a magical city called al-Dunya, Mother of the World, there was a young man named Emad Hamdi. He was a simple guy who owned a small shop selling old books. Emad was always minding his own business, but deep down, his heart was searching for something that he couldn't quite find, a warmth and love that he longed for. One day, while Emad was sitting in his shop, sipping tea, a beautiful girl named Yara Anwar walked in. Yara had always been passionate about old books and loved reading, but she hadn't yet found someone to share that passion with. As soon as she entered the shop, Emad's eyes landed on her, and he immediately felt something different. His heart started beating faster. Yara was looking for a rare book, so she approached Emad and asked if he had it. Emad smiled and said, "You've got a great taste. Not just anyone asks for this book." He began searching for it. While he was looking, Emad couldn't help but glance at her with eyes full of admiration. He just couldn't take his eyes off her. After he found the book, Yara thanked him with a warm smile, and at that moment, Emad felt his heart fall in love. He wanted to know more about her, but he didn't know how to start. He decided to keep it simple and said, "How about you come by every day and have tea with me here in the shop? I have a collection of books you won't find anywhere else." Yara laughed and said, "Why not? It would be a beautiful day if I started with books and tea." From that day on, Yara would come every day, and their friendship began to grow, becoming more than just a friendship. Emad always talked to her about books, and she shared her dreams and hopes with him. As time went on, their love grew deeper, until one day, Emad decided to confess his feelings. He stood in front of her, holding a red rose, and said, "Yara, I can't imagine my life without you anymore. You don't just love books. You've made my entire life a beautiful story filled with love and happiness." Yara smiled and replied, "I feel the same way, Emad. I've always dreamed of finding someone who shares my passion and love for books, and I couldn't find anyone better than you." They agreed to spend the rest of their lives together, surrounded by books and tea, in a world filled with endless love and happiness.